So a couple program updates. We have our Dive into Data webinar series. So we've finished our first two of those. First one was on data management, best practices, and our last one was an online training session for DataStream as a whole. If you're interested in watching the past ones, they are available on our YouTube channel, but they can also be found on our webinars page as well. Our next one is coming up here later this month, and it's being put on by the United States Environmental Protection Agency. And it's going to be them talking about the WQX, which is the Water Quality Exchange data model, which is the model we have based our data model off of. We've also added a new feature, science explainers. We'll maybe get into that. Maybe we're going to get into that here after we get our software updates. But the science explainers are basically a tool on the site where people, when they go into visualizations, they can actually get a bit more context on what the data is. So it'll give them the different parameters and tell them kind of why those are measured and what the importance is of those. So yeah, once we finish kind of going through these updates, I'll go on and give you guys kind of a demo of what that looks like.
It's been a busy month here for software. We've been focusing a lot on overall performance improvements. We have a new backend system for extract, translate, and load. And what this allows is for us to pull from open data platforms. So if you have an open data platform and you want to get your data onto DataStream maybe a different way, please reach out. We're also working on the next version of our schema to make it easier for groups to upload their data manually. Patrick might comment more on this in a bit, but keep a lookout for this over the coming weeks. And our public API is now open for anyone that wants to get an API key. Please reach out and we'll be happy to help you out with that. Back to you, Patrick.
Thanks, Will. So yeah, I'm just going to do a quick share of the science explainers so that people can kind of get an idea of what that new feature looks like. Okay, awesome. So I just need to pull open my here. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so when you open up a data set on DataStream, with the science explainers, you're going to see this new explainers tab. When you click on that tab, it's going to open up this kind of page that explains you a little bit of what the parameter is. So in this case, we're looking at water temperature. It's going to tell you a bit of what it is, why it matters. Oh, yep.
You're not sharing.
Oh, I didn't share my screen.
There you go.
Okay, cool. So when we're on the visualization page, you're going to see this new tab that says explainer. So depending on which parameter you have selected here, when you go to explainer, it'll affect what explainer is being shown. What the explainer is going to tell you, like I said, is a bit of what the parameter is, why the parameter matters, and how the parameter is measured. We have these for a variety of different ones. So if you kind of click through and find a parameter that you're interested in on here, so let's say something like pH, you can just kind of click over and see if the explainer's there. And part of the reason for this is we wanted to just give people, a little more context around the data that they're looking at. As part of kind of the idea of open data being more than just, being shareable, but also being understandable. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to let us know.